Hello, my friends. This is Tina from Daydreamer Tarot. Thanks for joining me today for a pick a card type of reading for April 18th, Monday, April 18th. Actually, Easter Monday. So happy Easter to you. So I wanted to design this reading to either, if you have a decision to make, whether it's a yes, no, or deciding between two options or several options, you could pick one of these two rows to get a little bit more clarity, regardless of what it is, whether it's something big like deciding on a college to go to or what job to take, or will my next job be the right one for me? Well, will I purchase a vehicle that I like? If you're selecting anything like that, okay? So it's just really to give you a bit of clarity and help you feel more comfortable with the direction that you're going in. So let's get started. If you select this column here with the beautiful smooth stone, I just love this stone, it's so gorgeous. Here are the cards. The Emperor, wow, Emperor, oof, and the Hermit card. Two powerful cards, my friend, powerful. You have, you have the Emperor, which can indicate an Aries. You could be Aries yourself, or someone important to you for this decision is an Aries. And you could be a Virgo, because the Hermit represents a Virgo, or a Virgo could be important in this decision or could be affected by this decision. So this is a big yes, super giant yes from the universe if you're looking for that type of answer. And that the choice that you're making or the decision that you're making is powerful. You're headed in the right direction. You're going down the right path. And this will be a path or a decision that's going to be in the long term. So with powerful cards like this, what it's telling us is that you are organization and logic, structure and discipline and leadership. You are going to be using those skills. They're going to come in handy in whatever you're going to be endeavoring in, and spend time in the quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So these are cards talking about Emperor is more kind of that extrovert, forceful kind of energy, and Hermit is more of a self-reflective, introvert type of energy. So you've got both here. You've got the balance of both in you right now, and you can be confident in the idea that you can use both of these for whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to manifest. You've got both of these on your side. If you're looking at joining an organization where you need to lead others, you're going to be able to learn what you need to learn and use this power. Whether you're extrovert or introvert, they're both powerful ways of being. One is not better than the other. Of course, sometimes they're suited. There's an expression, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, because meaning like if you make more noise, right? Like you can get more visibility, you're seen more as a leader, but you can have those quiet people behind the scenes who have a lot of knowledge, those researchers, those people who, like the script writers, the people who write the politicians, they always have their people writing their speeches, and that's this type of energy here. And this is more of like the politician actually saying it. But you have both of those energies on your side, regarding yourself, your personal strengths, and you can put those forward now with what you're deciding to do. So I see you learning, I see you enjoying what you learn, growing. That's why this is a long-term thing. You may deviate later on with everything that you're learning into a slightly different direction, but whatever you're taking on now is going to be, like I said, it's going to be long-term, okay? And you're going to have the power and strength to make this happen, to make, if you're negotiating something, you're going to do your research and be able to negotiate it well. That's the type of power and cards that this is. Let's say you're looking at buying a house. You're going to do your research regarding funding, regarding inspection of the house, regarding the rules and regulations around the neighborhood, the house, what's needed, if you want to add on to whatever it is. And you're going to have the power and the negotiation skills and the contacts to make it happen. Okay, and the discipline and so forth, and the drive. Lots of drive here, okay? Definitely feel like you are on the right path for your passion and to make really positive things happen in your life. So, great big giant yes here for you. And as far as the little box of calm, the message from Spirit is stop for a moment and breathe deeply. So this is great advice, whether you're making a big decision or not, okay? The world, everything's going so quickly, and now that we're at the end or, like 2 years into the pandemic, but a lot of things have opened up now. Some people are racing to make up for lost time, but stop and breathe deeply, meditate, be mindful. If you do have a big decision to make here, or you're biting off a lot, a big project, it can also help as a project management type of strategy to break your project into milestones. You have your beginning and you have your ending and all of the different steps in between. And those bite-size milestones can make it a little easier to say, it's not as overwhelming, right? So stop for a moment and breathe deeply. Okay, so good. This is great, great energy. I really hope if you selected this column that this gives you some guidance and some insight. Now, if you selected this beautiful crystal here, let's take a look at your energies. You've got the 10 of air with the 9 of air. Okay, so these are a little bit of a more challenging cards than the ones we just saw. Nevertheless, they're 9 of air, 10 of air, which are the swords, which is in the head. It's being in your head. Oftentimes, these cards represent less about what's actually happening around you and more about what's happening in your mind. Sometimes it can be perception, feelings of dealing with a lot, okay? So the 9 of air talks about expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights, and the 10 of air, the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to go better, get better now, recovering from an addiction. So these cards, like I said, a little bit more challenging, but what's interesting here, I think you've come out of a situation. Sorry, I'm just going to fix the camera. Thank you. I think you've come out of a situation where you've had a lot on your plate, my friend. You're tired. You've had anxiety, sleepless nights. You feel like nothing's going right. As soon as you get over one trial, another one begins. When is it going to end? When is it going to be your time, your turn? Maybe you've been looked over for promotions or for jobs. You've been applying, you've been trying different things. It just doesn't seem to be working for you. Or we're talking about houses before. I don't know why houses come to mind so much, but maybe you've been applying, maybe been trying to get that house that you've been wanting and you're being outbid. There's a lot of that going on, okay? Keep in mind that I know this is easier said than done, but keep in mind that, sometimes things seem to be horrible when they're happening, but they're lessons and they're things that need to happen to put us on the right track. Sometimes things in our lives, they happen to us, and later on we realize, you know what? I'm in a much better place now than if I would have gotten such and such job or if I would have moved to that neighborhood. It's hard to see it when it's happening. But this card here, the 10 of air, talks about the end of a difficult situation. So these two cards together, if you selected the crystal here, what this means is that you've been through difficult times lately, but it is coming to an end. So if your question was around, am I going to get a job soon? I've been looking forever. Am I going to find that house I've been looking for? The answer is the end of the difficult situation is about to change. You are going to get your break very, very soon, okay? And embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction, so it could be as well addiction, and that you're finding peace and you're getting out of that. Look at this imagery where you've got the unicorns lying down, totally tired, and here they're in the same forest woods area and they're getting up now and they're stretching and they're ready to go. So that's how you're going to feel. You are going to get your chance. That message here in this row is the worst is behind you. You are going to get your chance, and if you are trying to do something, you have been trying, I get the sense, for a while, to make something happen in your life, to get out of a hard situation, it will be happening very, very soon. Very, very soon. So just hang in there. The healing is beginning now, and look, you're going to be getting up now and ready to move forward. You are moving forward, okay? So great message there. Your little box of calm. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. So beautiful message. Look at this calmness here. This plant is just so soothing. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Isn't this fitting with your cards? So, like I was saying, the universe sometimes puts these roadblocks and things in our path because of timing, because you need to learn lessons. And that's what's happened to you, my friend. And now is your time. You've learned the lessons. The timing is right now. And you are going to get what you've been waiting for. Okay? So beautiful, beautiful. Well, thank you, my friend, for joining me today. And if you enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe, and I will join you again soon. I'm going to try to do these on a daily basis so that I can spend time with you. Thank you. Bye.